About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Garou. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oscius. Some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back. All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters. Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course. I mean, Barat doesn't let anyone swindle him and live. Bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though. You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Barat might cut someone's head off to get. Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Hello, my name is One Mad Hat, and welcome to... Wait, whatever. I already screwed up my intro, so let's just go into it. This is the second episode of Dragon Age Origins. We are still doing post-editing commentary. This will be maybe the last episode. I'm going to at least do the next one while I'm playing it. So, we've got to go rough up, possibly kill... Ooh, I hope the frame rate isn't that bad.
Hey there, Carter boy.
Whatever.
Try a taste of this?
But, yeah,
Hey there,
we are
Carter
in
boy.
Dusttown in Orzammar, not Orgrimmar.
Any way you like it.
I always had a problem with the, I think I mentioned this in the last episode, but I always have a problem with the underclass.
Needy. I seen you around. You one of them Barat boys. You don't know from needy. Not until you're my age. I used to work in the mines, checking the new tunnels for bad air. Set me down with a candle, and there must have been a pocket of gas, because it went up like dragon's breath. Healer saved my life, but I can't half walk. What's a man supposed to do? This'll be you someday. Soon as you start to wrinkle up and Barat's got no use for you. Don't think you got anywhere to go but here.
But I don't like how they have like a caste list that's just like, oh, you can't do anything except beg and steal. But also they mentioned the second dwarf city in the intro. I don't know if there's a... I haven't played Inquisition yet, but I don't know if there's a... you visit it at all.
Stand back.
During Inquisition, or... I know you don't
Silver.
visit it in 2.
My boy needs medicine. The docs say he won't
But,
wake without it.
Yeah, Orzammar, I really like it. Ironforge is one of my favorite places in WoW, just because it looks so cool. Even though I'm Horde, every once in a while I'll boot up an Alliance character and just kind of visit Ironforge. But, yeah, I had a thought. I missed the thought. But anyway, so here we are in the merchant
What are you doing here,
section?
Brand?
I'm assuming this is the merchant section. And we're gonna rough up some
Hey,
hassle.
boy. You look like someone who could use a spare copper. What do you say? No work, just money for something you're not even using. Much. You look like you've still got all your teeth. Nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say? No work's legitimate if they let you do it, boy. The Assembly declared back in Darbir's reign that it insults the ancestors for casteless to perform any work the recognized lineages can do.
So
Now,
stupid.
do you want it or not? 1.5 silvers, and that's my best offer.
Gracious apologies, Master. We were just leaving. Right now, forgive my friend. You know the vent fumes. They mess with the mind. We're very sorry to bother you. Let's get back before you land us both in a cell.
Alright. I don't remember what I was doing in the options center. But, yeah, I just really think it's so stupid that it's like, oh, you have these bodies that literally can do nothing but, you know, steal or beg. And it's just so stupid. But, you know, dwarves aren't, the Dragon Age dwarves haven't been my favorite. And at least it's, like, somewhat unique take on them, because I always see them as, like, proud, you know, forgers, unless you're, you know, powerful smiths, forgers. Why did I say that? But, yeah, also, one thing I noticed that I was just straight up muting my mic on my end, just hitting the mute button during conversations, and every time we did it, it kind of had a high-pitched, like, not super high-pitched, but it was like this noticeable audio, like, ding, that you could hear every time I turned it on or off, and so I'm just gonna try to be silent during this.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend? You're welcome to look around. I'll slide on the markup since you're Lesky's friend, but I can't give anything away for free. Just don't touch anything if you can't meet the price.
And, yeah, a lot of these early shops just have, like, crafting materials, which, I don't know, I don't usually use it. In my playthroughs, I don't usually use crafting that much. I do know that, you know, just because there might be a more tactical difference between the PC version and the Xbox 360 version that I usually play, I might be better for me to craft some of these things, especially the poultices, the health poultices.
Cool. Signs of camp.
But,
Aragon,
yeah,
been gone 2 years.
but
No one survives the deeds now.
the one thing I really like about BioWare games, and I'm a huge BioWare fanboy, is that there's just so much you can do. I'm trying to steal right now. I thought that it was a rogue only thing, but it's
As you say.
but it's just a skill in general. So you could be, you know, I think it's based on your dexterity.
We won't get very far if you keep stopping to chat. What's up? Well, you know my suggestion. Go where the ale is. Man's a surfacer, so all he usually gets is that swill they make from grain or whatever. When he comes to Orzammar, he'll head straight for the real thing. Lycan malt. Straight up. 8 bits a tumbler. Now you're showing some sense. Come on.
So we're going to, what's the name? The Dusty Trail or something like that? I don't remember the name of the bar, but we are going to talk to a possible thief of Barat and rough him up a bit. Yeah, it's trying to do the inventory tutorial. Holy crap. Inventory tutorial. And so I don't think it wasn't letting me go forward without
round from the house.
doing that, so I'm just trying to...
As you say.
I don't think it does... I got an achievement for that, but I don't think that pickpocketing has a huge benefit. I'm just turning off notifications right here. Not that it matters, I don't have a lot of things on Origin. Friends on Origins anyways, but... And I'm definitely not going to achievement hunt because I don't want to do Traveler. Traveler? There's a achievement in this game where you have to go through, set foot in every area once, and there's a lot of places that it's just like... You wouldn't think were places, or will only be open in specific spots, and I did it, it wasn't fun.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Ascaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
I didn't really know how to respond here because, like I said, I'm still trying to work out how I want to play my character. I think I'm going to play him as kind of a nicer guy, but firm, but...
I don't know what you're talking about. You probably have the wrong Ascaius, see? I just got here this morning. I'm usually on the surface, and...
So you're not the turncoat two-faced swindling duster Barat told us about.
I never did anything. Barat's got no reason to send you after me. You mean you're not here to kill me? Look, I've always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Keep him still. I'm gonna search his bags.
Wait, I do have some lyrium. It's just ore. I made a side deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
just a little. Maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns.
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you, forget to mention this to Barat? Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Barat to share the profits. I've got a lot of lyrium. Maybe we could work something out. Share and share alike. I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore and sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
This would be so much easier to commentate live, so...
I got buyers up top who'll take me down fast if I turn up empty. Please, I can give you one nugget. That's a lot of silvers.
With pleasure. Could everyone who isn't about to die please turn around for a moment? This may be unpleasant. Thank you.
You can't do this. Help! Call the guardsmen! This is murder!
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
It's just a bunch of rocks. You're gonna kill me for that? Then let me go. Tell Barat you killed me. I can run to the surface. He's never got to hear of me again. I'll give you the lyrium. Do whatever you want with it. Give it to Barat. Sell it yourself. I don't care. I'll get out of the business. Open a dry goods shop. You'll never know I'm still alive. Please. What would you want if it was you? No!
So, now we're doing our first bit of combat. Nothing too difficult. Obviously, it's just one guy.
Enemies approaching!
But, your friend Lesky is a rogue, I believe. Yeah, is a rogue, so... So he has, like, the stun and stuff. But if I remember right, you don't... This is a prologue, so it's not like you really need to know a bunch of your skills. And then we're gonna loot him and take the stuff he took. Well, take the stuff that he was supposed to give to Barat. And so now we go back to Barat and we meet a character that if you've played through the Orzammar storyline before, you're gonna recognize. Well, maybe not. Orzammar story. I mean, if you go to Orzammar, you have to take her out. I don't remember her exact name, but she's the, like, why can't I remember her name? I've, like, killed her so many times. But it's the lady who, like, runs the cartel. Come on.
We have to get this stuff back to Barat before he starts wondering what we've been doing.
Yep. And so I believe he's in the Diamond Quarter? I don't remember, because he's not in Dust Town. But, so, yeah. Just trying to remember what I'm trying to... Oh, I'm just looking at... Yeah, because the menus look different. I actually really like the menus in the PC version because they all look like they're part of the journal. Or part of a journal. Or a book, I should say. So that what happens is... In the... Not PC version, the console version, it's just a giant... You know... It shows you the same information, it just doesn't look as... I guess... aesthetically? That's not the right word.
The king is old. His rule won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Ascaius? Some people are slow learners. You should have known. You don't lie to me. I can smell it. Did I make that clear? I thought I made that clear. Now, did you find out what I asked you for or not? That's all? I guess the Duster was smart enough to keep his main stash topside. And Ascaius himself? Excellent. I'll send someone out to handle the cleanup. Not you, though. I have another job in mind for you. Not if you know what's healthy for you. This one, I want you invisible. The Warrior Cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some Grey Warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing. Are you out of your big hollow skull? No brand's allowed to hold steel in the proving ring. It would be an insult to the ancestors.
Not to mention the conceit of the Warrior Cast.
I just want you to make certain the right man wins. There's a lot of coin to be made when people get the fever up. Favorite fighter's an officer named Minar, veteran of 4 Darkspawn campaigns. Everd's a long shot. Just got back from a Deep Roads offensive. Some young buck who has all the ladies drooling. I've got a lot of money riding on him. Mine and other people's. I expect to see that 8-to-1 pay off. Understand? The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find Everd, see who he's fighting and when. When the name Minar comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight. He's the kind of warrior who wants to show off his oiled physique to a cheering crowd. You think he wants scum like us making money on him? Don't let him know what you're doing. Just find his chamber, see when he's fighting, then go to Minar and dump the drug. He should have an alcove for his pre-fight preparations. All the fighters are provided basins of water. If you're asking how to sneak in there, you're pretty much saying you're no good to me. You bet you will. Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see Everd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Alright, that was it for this episode. See you later.